Free-to-play is here to stay, and I think Nintendo should take advantage. What's up everybody, Johnny Bo here, back again with another video. This time I'm talking about whether Nintendo should have free-to-play games or not. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in my bio. I stream on Twitch, I make TikToks, have a Discord server, so check those out as well. But let's get into this. Whether you like it or not, free-to-play is here to stay, and I think it's going to be the future of gaming. Now, I don't think every Nintendo game should be free-to-play, especially the single-player experiences. Like, imagine a free-to-play Breath of the Wild. It could get really gross really fast, paying for aspects of the map, pay per shrine, paying $1 a day in order to ride a horse or something. It could get really bad really fast. But I think Nintendo has some online multiplayer experiences that could benefit a lot from the free-to-play model. So I'm going to talk about those. Now, I also don't want to talk about mobile games. I know Nintendo has experimented with some free-to-play models in their mobile games, and they are kind of gross, and I don't like them. But I don't like any monetization in mobile games. I think most of the time it is very predatory and disgusting. So I'm not even going to talk about mobile games and their models, because I think it's a completely different experience on mobile for every mobile game than these free-to-play models that we've been seeing on consoles and PC. So that's what I'm going to talk about. I think the best way of going about this is to look at a free-to-play model that works well and how it can be implemented into a model for Nintendo, and that would be Fortnite. Now, Fortnite is one of the biggest games out there, and it was the biggest game at some point, and I think it really put the free-to-play model on the map for console and PC. Developers and publishers saw how much money Fortnite was making, and they started taking free-to-play models seriously. And I think Fortnite has a really good model. You can play the whole Battle Royale suite for free, every mode in the Battle Royale suite for free, hundreds, thousands of hours without spending a dime. And that's the perfect way to set up a free-to-play model. Don't have any of these cooldown periods like the mobile games. Just have everything free. If you want to play the whole game for free, you can. If you want to put money into it, they also have the premium options with the Battle Pass, where they update content every few months. They have new cosmetics, new modes, new weapons, and it keeps the content fresh. It keeps people coming back. People like to grind out the Battle Pass, and that's what Nintendo is really missing with these games. People don't want to come back. There's no reason to come back to these games to grind anything out. I do know Splatoon has a pretty good grind. We just need that in more of the Nintendo games to keep the content fresh, to keep the games alive, to keep people talking about it. A Battle Pass would be perfect for a Nintendo game. Fortnite also has the premium skins, and I know a lot of people might see them as pricey, but they do update the skins constantly. They get new collaborations, they get new crossovers, and I don't think Nintendo would be able to get a license to Marvel or Star Wars, but I'm sure there are companies out there with IP that would love to put their IP into Nintendo's games. We've seen it with Smash Bros. So I think there are developers and publishers out there that would really want to see their IP in Nintendo's content. Nintendo also has a ton of IP that they could promote themselves. They could put Mario skins in a Splatoon game. They could put Zelda with Metroid. They could put Star Fox, F-Zero. There's just a plethora of IP that Nintendo could use in order to sell these premium skins. It would work really well. Fortnite also has a subscription service, which also gives you more cosmetics, more premium currency. They give you access to the Battle Pass for free, which I think is a good option if people want that. I actually am a member of the Fortnite crew, and I just get the Battle Pass for free every time whenever it goes live. So Nintendo could implement something like that. They have it in Pokemon Unite. Now, Pokemon Unite is also another, more of a mobile game that I think is kind of gross in some aspects, so I don't want to use that as an example either. Now, knowing Nintendo, they're not going to implement some other company's model, but if it's not broke, why fix it? Now, I don't think Nintendo should implement it for their single-player games or even some of their multiplayer games like Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, or Splatoon, because they're already doing well. They already get updates semi-regularly. Now, not as much as we would like, but they do get updated. And I would like to see some of the things that they put in Mario Kart Tour be implemented into Mario Kart moving down the line. Hopefully Mario Kart 9, we get more cosmetics, we get tracks updated more often. But I think those are okay to stay the way they are. I'm talking more about these games that really need help, really need to keep the content fresh, and keep people coming back. I'm talking about the sports titles like Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, Mario Strikers, even Switch Sports. You know, the ones that are released for $60 with very little content and then get updated along the way. I'm going to take Mario Strikers as an example because that just launched a month ago. Yeah, it launched a month ago. Do you remember? Nobody does. Nintendo doesn't even remember. They haven't said anything in a month. We haven't gotten any updates. And in the eyes of the internet, this game is dead. I was streaming Mario Strikers the first week it came out on Twitch, and the total viewership by the end of the week on Twitch was 300 viewers at any given time. Now I know Twitch isn't a good indication of success of a game, but that is so low when you look at how many viewers a game like Fortnite or Call of Duty or GTA get. It's just sad. I was very excited for Mario Strikers to come out when it was announced, but I should have known that they were going to do the same thing that they did with Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. There's just no reason to play these games. There's nothing to grind for. Once you play the small amount of single player content that they have, you're done because you don't want to play online. There's no reason to play online either. So if they implemented a free-to-play model with a battle pass every few months where they update the modes, the maps, give cosmetic items, it would keep the content fresh. It would keep people coming back. Have premium skins like the samurai armor in Mario Strikers is really cool. Like, give us more gear like that. Just make it cosmetic, make it not affect gameplay, and there you go. But these games just, they release and then they die right away. It's the same story every single time. Nobody's talking about Mario Strikers. Nobody's talking about Mario Tennis. Nobody's talking about Mario Golf. Nobody's talking about Nintendo Switch Sports. They all just come out and die. That's essentially what happens. And I really want these games to succeed because at some point, people are going to stop buying it. I'm interested to see what the sales numbers are for Mario Strikers because we've seen it for 4 titles now that they release at full price with very little content. I think people are starting to get annoyed, even though the Switch effect, people buy everything on the Switch. It might be ending soon. And then on the next platform, people might not do that because they are just sick of getting burned. I'm sick of getting burned. And I just want a reason to play these games and keep them alive and keep people talking about it because they are really fun to play. They're really well made, but there's no reason to play them. So I know nobody wants to talk about free-to-play models because they think they're gross and greedy, but they keep games alive, and that's the biggest advantage of these free-to-play models that have constant updates. They have new modes, new maps, new characters, new cosmetics, something to keep it alive, something to keep people coming back. And that's what we need. That's all I want from Nintendo. I think they should just relaunch some of these games free to play, like Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, Mario Strikers, Switch Sports, and implement these free to play models. Look at Fall Guys. That game was dead as a doornail for a long time. It goes free to play. It's one of the most popular games right now. It's the way of the future, unfortunately. But I just want these games to succeed. I want them to stay alive. That's all I really want. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And if you made it this far, thank you very much. I will be making more YouTube content in the future. So hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Talk to y'all next time.